This is the story of the one. As a maintenance engineer, he hears things differently. To the untrained ear, everything on his shop floor might sound fine, but he can hear gears grinding or a belt slipping. So he steps in to fix the problem at hand before it gets out of hand. And he knows Grainger's got the right product he needs to get the job done, which is music to his ears. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Today we're talking about concert disasters.
We've all had them.
Yeah, and we got some great ones on the Facebook. So this is like the stuff that happened to you at a show. Paul Lautner, 10th grade, had tickets to see Journey.
Oh.
Day of show, I missed the school bus. My mom had to take me to school. I got grounded.
No. Oh, heartbreaking.
And missed seeing Journey.
Because you missed your school bus. Oh.
Wendy Jones spent an Aerosmith show, passed out at the Civic Center bathroom.
Oh.
But
we've heard that story before.
Oh, tale as old as time, Wendy.
Yes. Yep.
Tale is old.
Pre-gaming, not necessary anymore. Just no more pre-gaming.
Krista Karen, her concert mishap. 13-ish years ago, I made a trip from Brunswick to Orono for a concert that had happened the week before.
Oh, no. Oh, that's a double whammy. So you missed the show completely.
Right.
And you drove your ass all the way to Bangor.
That's a long trip from Orono back to Brunswick there, Krista.
Sorry, yeah.
Wow. All right, so you guys get the gist at Concert Disaster Hotline.
Hi. I had tickets to go see Bob Seger and never made it in to see the concert.
Why?
Oh, you know, that pre-game that Celeste was alluding to.
Pre-gaming, man. It has taken us down at some important events.
We're so excited. We're doing something that Celeste calls adrenaline drinking.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
The bad part was I was only 17 and had never really drank.
Oh, see? God. That is, but you learned a valuable lesson.
Yes, I don't drink whiskey.
Right? You switched to tequila.
Oh, my gosh. Have you ever gotten to see Bob Seger since?
No, sir.
Nobody's been broken up with. Like, I'm waiting for somebody who got dumped at a show.
I don't know if I've ever got dumped.
Like, had to find a ride home and stuff like that. I know that. I know it's happened.
Anybody out there?
Good morning. How are you guys this morning?
We're so good. Do you have a concert disaster?
I do. When I was 14 years old, back in 1975, I went to see Kiss in Springfield, Massachusetts, and I got a spot on the back of my head that reminds me of that concert all the time.
What happened? What happened to you?
I had a whiskey bottle come down from behind me and hit me right in the back of the head.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Yeah. They were playing the song She, and that bottle came down in the back of the head. I didn't care. I just kept on rocking. But, you know, the concert cost me $6.50, and I'm not sure how much it cost for stitches back then, but I had to have them.
You whippersnappers, you young whippersnappers out there need to understand what it was like going back to see concerts in the 70s. There were people were throwing M80s from the third tier. You were dodging whiskey and vodka handles all night long.
Everybody was smoking. Hair was getting set on fire accidentally.
Right. You go to a parking lot and see cars ablaze. Yeah. I mean,
now you can't even have a beach ball at a concert.
Oh, because there might be a plastic allergy in the crowd.
Right. Well, we were the fun generation, weren't we?
I don't know, dude.
I don't know. We had a lot of head injuries.
Dude, you got the mark to prove it.
Yeah.
That's rock and roll.
You know what? We have to be grateful that we are all still here.
Yeah.
Amen to that, brother.
Thanks for the call. See? I love he knows what song he got bonked on.
Yeah.
They're playing She. Do you have a concert disaster?
Oh, absolutely.
What happened?
Me and my mother went to see Steve Miller and Peter Frampton. I was bringing her because she was super excited to see them. I didn't really care for Steve Miller, but I was super pumped about Peter Frampton. And I called an Uber. They said 20 minutes, and it was less than 2 minutes that they were there. So we rushed to grab all of our stuff at the hotel. We got in the car and got to the concert, and we didn't have the tickets. My mother left them back at the hotel, so we had to walk and get the tickets and walk all the way back to the venue, and Peter Frampton was playing his last song, so I didn't get to see him. And we watched Steve Miller, and he was great, you know. But I went to see Peter Frampton, and I completely missed it.
Yeah, these new electronic tickets are so much better.
Yes.
Oh, for real. When
know?
you leave the paper tickets at home, there's just nothing worse.
There's nothing worse.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I feel it, and I'm feeling it right now, and I'm just nauseous for you.
How's it going this morning?
Dude, what happened to you?
So I went to Blue Oyster Cult and Dr. Hook and the Medicine Man at the Scarborough Downs concert, probably in 74, 75.
Yeah.
And we got in with my friend. We were at 15. We said, oh, wow, we can bring stuff in here. So we were going back to my car, and who did I run into? My mother and my sister.
No.
And I was driving my mother's car because I was young, first time got a license.
What is she doing? What is your mom doing at a Blue Oyster Cult Dr. Hook concert?
She worked at Scarborough Downs, so she was going in to see what I was doing.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
And I never drove her car again.
Oh.
I'm talking about your concert disasters.
Yeah, it's probably not even fit for the air. But anyway, I think it's like around 1980, Blizzard of Oz tour with Def Leppard doing the High and Dry tour.
Yeah.
And so me and my brother and a buddy of ours would go down to the show. Our dad drops us off. So we're in the bathroom before the show, and I bought like 3 hits of acid off of this dude, and I did them all. And
Dude. Oh
I'm freaking out. And about 10:30, I got to call my dad because the show's over to come get us. And I don't know how the hell I didn't get busted, man. But that was like the worst experience ever right there. I mean, good concert and everything, but the whole parents and the tripping thing, that was... that was totally uncool.
Yeah, but you didn't get caught, and that's what's most important, kids. Don't get caught, right, sir? All right, have a good
Yeah,
one.
I wouldn't recommend it to anyone. But
No.
yeah, that
Thank
was
you.
No,
Thank you for that public service announcement, sir.
don't be this guy, kids.
Yeah.
Don't be this guy.
I can't provide a shining example of what to be, but I can certainly show what not to be. So
We built a career on that. What are you talking about?
You are a walking cautionary tale, sir. That's right.
yeah.
Thanks, man. Let's put the finishing wraps on your concert disaster. Celeste, what was yours? We didn't get to yours yet.
Oh, well, I think the worst thing that happened to me at a concert was I was 16, so I was like a junior, and I was at a Loverboy concert, and I lost my high school boyfriend's class ring, which was a really big deal. You know, I was wearing it, and I think somebody actually stole it because I wouldn't have dropped it. Whatever, but I had to replace it. And I was
That's the worst. If
16.
that's the worst thing that's
It was
happened
just
to
awful.
you, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm lucky.
You haven't been stranded. You didn't strand somebody.
No.
Did you go into somebody's wrong tent at Highgate? Did you crawl into the wrong tent at Highgate?
I didn't, but I did lose the rest of my group.
All right.
But one of them found me.
Grateful Dead show.
Yeah,
you were found.
He didn't know he was looking for me. I was like, "Hey, Jay, you found me." And he's like, "Was I looking for you?" I'm like, "You sure were." I had one of those brownies,
Yeah.
you know, the $10 brownies, and I'm not used to doing that. And my contact lenses were drying out, and it was a dust bowl, and I was so happy to see him.
I could have sworn that
Everything looked the same.
That you went into the wrong tent and spent the night in that
Now
tent.
that's a fantasy that you've had. I did not do that.
Man can think. So many good ones on the Facebook fan page. We don't have enough time to get to them, but if you want to add yours, maybe we'll do another round of these tomorrow. Jason, a friend in high school, stage dove off a stack of amps. Nobody caught him.
No.
Yeah. Nobody in the pit caught the dude. So many great ones. Rolled 9 joints for one of the 9 sold-out Boston shows and was going to smoke 5 joints when they played Smokin'.
Jeez, crow.
Guess what song they didn't play that night?
Smoking. That might not be a bad thing. You may not have survived that.
Don Taylor, Scorpions Bon Jovi, 1984. Bon Jovi drummer tossed his sticks and one sailed directly towards my face. Dozens of hands reached out to grab it and knocked my glasses off, which were then, of course, crushed under people's feet. So for the first time I saw the Scorpions, I couldn't actually see the scorpions. Very
yes.
good. Very good. More of those coming up on the Facebook fan page. Maybe we'll do some more tomorrow. 8:17 coming up. It's the first day for the Red Sox, opening day, and we will be celebrating opening day on
Wheel of Meat.
We are going to do baseball trivia today for the Wheel
of Meat.
Here's another rejected Wheel of Meat theme song.
It's a show that's not so neat. Turn up the dial. It's time for Wheel of Meat. You spin the wheel, and the prize is to be beat.
Yeah.
It's a radio game show with the sizzling heat. From T-bones to
This is horrible.
gotta take a chance. It's the cut and do a little meaty dance.
Do a meaty
Wow.
dance. Do a meaty dance? Who wrote this?
Romance on the Wheel of Meat. You gotta show your
Am I doing it right? Is this a meaty dance? Am I doing it right? Is this a meaty dance?
That's a meaty dance.
Okay.
Wheel of Meat. It's also neat.
Stop it.
Guess
Also
the
neat.
thoughts and let the taste buds meet. Join the radio game show. It's a meaty treat.
Stop it.
Wow.
Rejected.
Rejected.
We need a contestant. 792-1029. Celeste picks out the meat. I attach the meat to the wheel as I'm doing right now. And we'll see if you win the prize. The Wheel of Meats now. WBLM in conjunction with WBLM.
You know this didn't.
And it's the Wheel of Meat. Hello.
Good morning.
Welcome to the Wheel of Meat, my friend.
Thank you.
Who might this be?
I'm Michael.
Where are you today, buddy?
I am in Standish right now.
In Standish.
All right.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Are you a carnivore?
Nah, I don't think so.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
not
a
really sure what
carnivore.
that means.
Michael, a carnivore means that you like to eat meat.
Meat, right?
Do you
Yeah,
like
you're a
to-
meat eater.
Do you like
Yeah,
to,
right. That's what I thought.
Okay.
I had to think about it, so you don't hear that word
You
every
know
day.
what? What do you have for Michael Standish Michael today?
All right, Standish Michael. Today on the wheel, we have a very bougie slab of pork belly. We've got a
Ooh.
boneless pork roast, a full rack of house-smoked pork ribs, and fresh brisket.
Ooh.
Yeah, you ready to spin that wheel, Mike?
You got a free hand,
Oh,
Michael?
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Get your shoulder into it. Woo! There you go. Wow. Oh, hey now.
And
Boneless pork roast. That's what you're playing for, my friend.
Sounds good.
Michael, you a baseball fan?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the Red Sox. I don't think the Red Sox are going to be. I don't know.
Yeah, I know.
I think they're better than the I think the expectations are so low for this team. It's kind of like this morning show. The expectations are so low.
There you go.
And if they do anything well, it'll be a nice surprise.
A nice surprise.
Oh,
yeah.
boy. True or false, Michael? Will Ferrell, comedian actor Will Ferrell, played for 10 different professional MLB teams in one day. True or false?
Must be true.
It's true. He did it at spring training
Right.
for a fundraiser.
How much fun would that be?
He's nuts. He's nuts. Well done, Michael. Next question. In World War II, taking you back to WW2, the U.S. Army made grenades in the size and weight of a baseball because the Army thought that any young American man knew his way around and be able to handle it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
What'd you say?
I said that makes sense.
Are you
Yes.
saying true or false?
True.
It's true.
That makes sense isn't one of the choices.
That makes sense. It's
I know.
either true
I said
or
everything but
false.
true.
We don't take maybe or that makes sense, Michael.
Could be.
Could be. All right. We're going to accept
Most
that.
likely.
Most likely.
Most likely.
Yes. All of the above.
Thank you.
Final question for a clean sweep. This is a true or false, not maybe so. An online gambling site has a job for you, Michael. It wants wiener connoisseurs to visit every Major League Baseball park and measure the length and girth of the hot dog wieners at the park. Online gambling site has a job for you, Michael.
That's definitely true because I heard about that already. I heard that. Yeah.
All right.
And you don't have to, they're not making you or asking you to handle those wieners for free either. They pay you.
Yeah, I know.
$2,500, you get a free ticket into the game, you get your food free.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Michael's not going to handle a wiener for free. You got to pay this man.
That's right.
Exactly.
3 for 3 today. What did he win?
Yay! You won the boneless pork roast.
Hey,
All right.
Delicious. And Pat's Meat Market has everything you need to go with that. You need some sides. They've got fresh produce. If you'd like a beer or a wine that goes with that perfectly, they can suggest something. So Pat's Meat Market will hook you up.
Michael, just don't go in there and start measuring the length and girth of the wieners that they
Or
sell.
the pork tenderloins. Nobody wants that, okay?
Leave your ruler at home.
I might be banned for that.
You're almost banned from this show, Michael. Big winner today! Big winner today on the
Wheel of Meat.
The Captain and Celeste all morning. Wicked long blocks of BLM rock all day.
This is the story of the one. As head of maintenance at a concert hall, he knows the show must always go on. That's why he works behind the scenes, ensuring every light is working, the HVAC is humming, and his facility shines. With Grainger's supplies and solutions for every challenge he faces, plus 24/7 customer support, his venue never misses a beat. Call quickgrainger.com or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.